what I just say. Alright, so Jeff, you're going to set up to the ball. You're going to practice getting in your posture, which means, and I didn't tell you this part, slide your hands down your thighs till you reach the top of your knees. That's how much hip bend you should have. The top of the knees are over the middle of the shoelaces. The weight's going to be over the arches of your feet. Now, from there, I want you to swing your club behind you over your right shoulder. Your left arm is going to be pinned against your chest. And then from there, you're just going to drop your hands downward. You can see what I'm doing here. I'm dropping my hands. Now, how do your hands drop? You got to start your downswing with a little bit of lateral movement in your lower body. And that right hip is going to go down and the right shoulder is going to go down. Now, you're not going to think about all this when you play, but this is stuff I want you to practice at home. All right. Here you are doing it. Back. This is a perfect backswing position for you. And that was what you were doing earlier. Now we're going to drop your hands. And that's the feeling I want you to practice. I call it the pump drill. You could do it like this. You could stand here and just do this 50 times a day. Bump your hips, drop your right shoulder, and drop your hands. Do that every day. You don't even need to go to the golf course.
Or wrap your club into a bag.
Exactly.
Bag.
Exactly. You could take an alignment stick. And I tell people to do this too. Stick the stick right here. Put a swim noodle. When my kids were little, I had a swim noodle so they didn't drown. Put that swim noodle, like one of those things, and stick it on top of the shaft. At just above the angle of the shaft, established when you take your dress condition. Then just work on dropping your hands down and swinging inside that stick. So essentially, you would just, that line would be the rod, and you're just swinging down underneath it. Or that yellow line. Now here was your swing. Your hands are too close to your body. For a big-chested guy, you need your hands up a little higher at address and further away from your body. This is too close. Now, if you weighed 116 pounds and you had no upper body, you could get away with that setup. But you don't. You got a big upper body. You need more space. So, your hands should be a little further. So, I'd like to see the shaft running right through your belly button. So, raise your hands at address so the face of the club's, or the bottom of the club's flat on the ground. There you go. And you create a little bit of space. So that would be the first setup adjustment. So how did you do on this swing? I think you did better. You didn't hit the ball solid. You hit it thin. But you went back closer to where we want to go. That's better already. We're still too steep. We're going to still get underneath better. This is going to be 5 more minutes before you hit a draw.